Hey, folks, welcome to InTheMoneyStocks.com's live trading action video. My name is Gareth Soloway, Chief Market Strategist here. Today's date is Tuesday, June 25th, 2019. So we got to talk about gold, folks. Gold looks like it's putting in a top today in the short term. I'm a huge long-term gold fan, but in the short term, this thing has run too far too fast. I've picked up DGLD. I've picked up put options on the GLD here. And again, I expect it to pull back. You can see already today it's down off its highs. It's only up 31 cents when it was up well over $1 at the highs. In fact, it was up about $1, I would say $1.55, $1.60 at the highs on the GLD. So it's basically flat considering. Now, it did sell off and go negative at one point, but into the end of the day. Now, remember, gold closes at 2 p.m. Eastern time, so it kind of came back a little bit right into that. But I'm curious to see if we see follow through tomorrow. That'll really dictate the top being in. Now, do you want to know where this is going to go on a pullback? Very simply put, this is where you want to load the boat. So you have a gap fill right here at 128, and you have a former pivot top. If you can get a pullback on gold into this area, huge, I repeat, huge buying opportunity there. All right, that is the spot you want to be buying. So anything below 128, I would say, is a buy. If you're short with me via the DGLD long or in puts with me on the GLD, I don't know if I'll stick in the puts the whole way down. I mean, I'll make a huge boatload if I do that, but even on a small pullback here, we'll make some big money there. DGLD, I probably will stick down at least until it gets down to the gap window below 130 here, and then you're just playing with profits at this point. If you want to let it continue to run, you can always take off half of the profits and then let the rest run if you want with a break-even stop, something like that. There's lots of possibilities about how to manage the trade at that point. But either way, folks, gold, what a move here. It's been a while since gold has made a move like this. It harkens back to when gold ran to about 2,000 years ago. I do think it's going to surpass that. I've told my members for the last year that at some point in the next 10 years, gold will go to 5,000. So it's just more of a swing trading trade right now. Buy on pullbacks with technical levels, and then you can short on extended moves for little pullbacks as well. But for the most part, you always want to be looking to buy at key levels and for the next leg up in gold. So think about what's going on right now. All these central banks are talking about printing more money, lowering interest rates, more stimulus, governments around the world, more debt. It's all dilutive to dollars, euro, yen, all of those. So what's going to benefit? You got gold, you got silver, you got other metals, commodities, as well as my favorite, cryptocurrencies. So again, all these together, that's why Bitcoin's above 11,000 right now. Now, I think it's going to pull back. I sold my Bitcoin over the weekend at 10,800. I do think it's going to pull back to 8,000, 7,500 or so. But having said that, it's eventually going to 100,000. So I mean, same thing with gold. It's a way to diversify out of actual fiat currencies, which are slowly being diluted by our governments to the point where it's almost worthless. So keep that in mind. Keep it in mind. All right. Other than that, couple other things. We did cover a short trade. We had a short trade on Shopt. Take a look at this short here. Look at the fall in the last few days. I mean, just an incredible fall. This stock had no reason to be up where it was, but I love the topping tail. Look at the topping tail right here. This told you it was going to fall here. Topping tail, close in the lower portions, and look at the fall from that point on. This is the daily chart of Shop. Couple other things I'm keeping an eye on. Let me see here. Keep an eye on NEO. I like the performance on NEO today, folks. This ran to $3 recently. It pulled back. It filled a gap. I actually think it's going to make another move up above $3. So get ready for that one in the coming days. Generally, I think the markets going into the G20 are going to be a little bit more cautious. If you think about it, right? So we had Powell today coming out and basically saying that one rate cut is possible in July, but don't expect two. Markets had priced in for July to 50 basis point cut, which was insane. But nonetheless, it still looks like we're going to get some rate cut unless something changes. So we'll see and we'll go from there. All right. Have a great rest of your day. Come join us at InTheMoneyStocks.com.